Hello and welcome back to the channel. We're going to jump right in. We are talking about the Olympics and the epic stare, of course, of my girl Sha'Carri Richardson. She was not playing in these Olympic streets, especially when they played her in the 100 meter. I'm happy for the young lady who won, happy for her, but under different elements, I'm pretty confident it would not have gone down the way that it did. But hey, Shakira still came in with medals. She still made it rain. But we're going to talk about that in a minute. We did a video about 1 or 2 weeks ago, or right before the Olympics started. And I told all of the U.S. athletes that were competing in this year's Olympics, I told you all specifically to bring home the gold. I told you that. I said, I need for you out in these Olympic streets to bring home the medals. And doggone, I think they heard. When I say that we number one, what does it say right there? What does line one say? Line one says United States. United States is on line one. Team one, United States. United States, team one. Okay, we're the first one. Okay, we got 40 gold, 44 silver, 42 bronze, for a grand total of 126 medals. We made the world shine. We brought home these medals so we can cascade them around these United States streets. Okay? We were not playing. Not only track and field, which is primarily my favorite, gymnastics, yes, basketball, yes. I don't even know about swimming, but I just know that number right here says 126 total, okay? And it says number one for the line one, okay? Now, China got 40 gold, 27 silver, 24 bronze, 91 total. Japan, 20 gold, 12 silver, 13 bronze, 45 total. Australia, 18 gold, 19 silver, 16 bronze, for a total of 53. France, 16 gold, 26 silver, 22 bronze, 64 total. Netherlands, 15 gold, 7 silver, and 12 bronze, 34. Great Britain, and that's the last one. I'm going to stop at Great Britain. Great Britain did 14 gold, 22 silver, 29 bronze, for a total of 65. So, United States heard me. They understood the assignments, and they weren't playing. Regardless of the obstacles that came about with this year's Olympics, and all the chaos that was going on, they stayed focused. They kept their eyes on the prize, and they decked the halls with all of these medals that they are bringing back to the United States. Now, let's move forward and talk about this epic look that Sha'Carri gave as her and Team USA, the women's Team USA, on the 4x100 relay. They did not come to play with you all. Now, this particular article was done by Athlon Sports, and it reads, Sha'Carri Richardson explains what led to viral cold-blooded Olympic Staredown. Okay? And this was written by Michael Gallagher. It says, U.S. sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson had one of the bigger viral moments of the 2024 Paris Olympics, a photo of her glaring over her right shoulder and staring down the other runners as she cruised to a gold medal win in the 4x100 meter relay exploded over social media. But what exactly prompted the 24-year-old track and field star epic Staredown in the first place? In an interview with Refinery 29, Richardson explained how and why it all went down. Now, in my personal opinion, I want to believe that Sha'Carri, as I said, a lot of obstacles came for not only her, but also my Jamaican cousins, Shelly Ann. And see, this was Shelly Ann's last, if I'm not mistaken, last Olympics. But it doesn't matter, baby girl. You still did your thing. You have a career that will never be forgotten. Same with Herrera. She had an injury that I covered a few months ago that she wasn't able to make this year's Olympics. But these women have a history of greatness when it comes down to the track and field. And I cannot forget my girl, Sharika Jackson, who was going to only compete in the 200-meter relay race. But she said, no, I'm not with this. It's too much going on over here in these Paris streets. And neither one of these ladies were able to compete. However, it says, moving forward, this is what Sha'Carri had to say about that stare down. Like I said, she wanted to make sure that she came home not only with silver, not with bronze, but she was determined. I done came over here to these Paris streets. I done crossed the river and through the woods, and I'm coming home with some bling. And she did just that. She quote, the look was, it almost like it was a mirror on the other side of me, and I'm just looking at a version of myself that nobody but me could see. If that makes sense, Richardson explained. I looked over and I just knew that no matter what was going on, there was nobody that I was going to allow. See, that's a powerful word. Allow means that you have authority. She put authority to that. She made sure, she said, I'm not going to let nobody stop me. Let me read that again. I just knew that no matter what was going on, there was nobody that was going to allow, that I was going to allow, even myself, to be in front of me. I know that sounds crazy, but I was in that lane and feeling like I'm my biggest competitor. So I had to leave my best on the track. It says Richardson maintains that the moment was less about the other competitors on the track with her and more about not letting the work she and her teammates put in to get to the Olympic stage and not letting it be in vain. It was like the baton was just full of love and determination, she said. I knew that when I had the baton in my hand, not only was it for these three ladies before me, but for a nation. Boom, just like that. Because see, I had already told her, I said, listen, I need you to bring home the gold. So that's what she did. I think she saw my video. I don't know. I think she saw it, but I don't know. Okay, so we have some comments here, and it's only two. And the first comment is from Trogers, and it says, encouraging. Some will get this and some will allow it to go over their heads. And that is true, because there are a lot of people who give good sound advice, who really tries to give good content out here in these YouTube streets, and also on these Instagram streets, and also on these Twitter or X streets, and also on these TikTok streets. And it's really good information that if you only listen and process and do it, that it probably, more than likely, it will better your life. But we don't want to take the steps in hearing these things. So I agree with this person. It says, first, making it to the Olympics is a win within itself. Second, a medal, whether first, second, or third, It's definitely a show of your extra drive and extra push to greatness. Lastly, your biggest competitor on any stage is you. It's always you against you, then everybody else comes into view. So I get what she's saying. I love seeing the growth in this young lady, and I do too. I read on a platform that she should not be getting all of this recognition, and another competitor with the Ivy League degree and won in her perspective category. Well, they both deserve acknowledgement. I guess they were talking about Gabby Thomas. They both deserve it. Okay? Well, they both deserve acknowledgement, and a degree does not make you better. Don't allow the greatness that took place at the Olympics by so many women be downplayed or overlooked. And I totally agree 1000% with this this post. So many jewels in here. First, I just mentioned the one about not letting good information, not letting something that's going to benefit and enrich your life go over your head. If it sounds hard to do, then it's probably something you need to take a deeper dive and look into to see if this is something that will benefit your life. And then she says that regardless to a degree, and I had said this previously in the other video, that, you know, Gabby Thomas and Sha'Carri Richardson, they do come from different backgrounds. However, when it was time to put in that work, even at Budapest last year, and Gabby handed Sha'Carri that baton, she said, "Go, go, go." And Sha'Carri took off. That's what she needed to hear. She knew that she had the support of her track sister, and she brought it home again. So yeah, I definitely get it. And I'm gonna tell you something else about these degrees. It's good to be educated, but a lot of times we are educated in the wrong things. Institution is just that. It institutes things within you. It programs things within you. Not saying that we don't need good education and higher education, but it shouldn't just stop in the classroom. And I know a lot of people that have multiple degrees and are smart in the book, but are just as simple as a day old. So that is a very true statement. The next statement was by LG, and it says, "I love every moment. Great job, ladies. They all had a great season. That Staredown was epic," and that it was. Now, lastly, I want to cover something that kind of intrigued my attention, and that was the income, the prizes. And when I saw this, I was like, I don't see the United States on here, and I'm very interested in trying to understand exactly what does the United States offer, because let me remind you of this once again. It does say line 1, number 1, United States, and it does say that we got the most of any. So these other states are, talking about how much they gave their prize winners. Curious to know how much the United States give, and if you know that, please let me know in the comments. But it says from the Metro, 10 top athletes who won the most prize money at the Olympics. Okay, and this story was by Chris Davey, and we're just going to go through now. I'm going to go ahead and tell you up front, I can't pronounce some of these names. Now, I try to give y'all warnings, and I've told you all before that both of my grandmas will mess up your name, and the older that I get, I am starting to mess up people's names. So some of these names I'm not going to even try to attempt, but I do want to get the meat of it, and we can throw away the bone, okay? So it says Olympic medal winners are returning back home after a successful games in Paris, and some athletes have been welcomed back with huge prize money. Now, with that being said, I do know that the United States, I do know that with winning winning. You get endorsements, you get sponsorships, different companies, whether it's athletic gear, whether it's cereal, whether, all national brands and all brands pretty much get at these Olympians and offer deals for them. But it should be like little pots at the end of the rainbow, because they made it to the end of the rainbow, and where's the pot of gold? So again, let me know for America. It says, to the surprise of many, Great Britain were one of 4 nations alongside New Zealand, Sweden, and Norway who did not offer prize money to athletes if they won a medal at the Olympics this summer. Now, I do know that, just to be named the greatest in the world, or to set a goal so high and to be able to accomplish that goal, that's everything. Like that gives you self appreciation, knowing that you can do all things if you believe in yourself, knowing that you do it. That is quite an accomplishment. But it would be even better if I know I had some zeros behind some commas. That would help me kind of push forward, like my Jamaican people say, forward. That would help me go a little bit forward, okay? No. But on the other end of the scale, Hong Kong led the way by handing out the most prize money, as Hong Kong $6 million was awarded to any athlete who came away from Paris with a gold medal. Again, I don't know some of these terms, but I believe that was equivalent in Hong Kong. I believe that was equivalent to 599,000 pounds. It says, I'm not going to try to pronounce his name, but you see it right here. Let me highlight it for you, okay? These 2 people right here, okay? Both won gold in fencing and topped the prize money table of any athlete who competed in Paris. The second place are the 3 athletes from Taiwan who won gold. And again, I think I could do this one. Lin Yu Ting and Wang Chaling and Li Yang, as they were handing about 2 million or 481,000 pounds. The Philippines' new star gymnast Carlos Yulo is the 3rd in the table, and is the highest prize money earner of any athlete who won more than 1 medal at the Olympics this summer. So that's a picture of him. This 24-year-old who was born in Manila, has been awarded 20 million in Philippine peso, okay, or what is equivalent to 273,000 pounds for his 2 gold medals, plus an additional 6 million or 82,000 pounds as a gift from the House of Representatives. I ran 3 gold medalists, and I'm not going to try to pronounce it, but I will highlight it for you right here, and you could do that. Okay, came fourth in the prize money table, as they have each been awarded 18 billion, or what is equivalent to 332,000 pounds by their country. And again, I'm not going to read all of these off because I can't read the names, but you can kind of see who got what and how much they got. So, and if you would like to pause the video and see, there's one in swimming, one in wrestling, judo, wrestling, weightlifting, climbing, canoe, boxing now. Okay, so these were Turkey. Okay, because we already know what happened in. Okay, we ain't gonna talk about it. All right, so we could look, at these sums of prize money that they received It says Leon Marchland, France poster boy for the Olympics, is the second highest prize money earner of any athlete who won more than one medal this summer. The French swimmer, and it just goes on. The sixth place was the Georgia trio, and I do know that their name, you had two Lashas, Lasha, Gino, and the other Lasha. Seventh place, Indonesia, and that's how much they won. Hungary, they got eighth place for each silver medal. And then that's how much they got paid for the bronze. And then Turkey, the Turkish athletes, they came in the ninth spot for the biggest prize money table. And 10th place is Italy's star. Okay, and this is how much they got paid. But if you all know, maybe we're just discreet. Maybe we don't want everybody knowing our business, and rightfully so. But if you got the scoop on that, please put it down in the comment section. I am not going to hold this video much longer. I am just so proud of all of our athletes that performed well in their position. The men who came through, Noah Lau, even to, I don't know the Jamaican guy's name, but I think his last name was Thompson, the one who was just like, oh, fine. Yeah, he did his thing. And just the men's U.S. track and field, they did their thing. Let's not even get on the basketball. They came through like no other. Just so many athletes that represented and came back to decorate these United States streets with the gold, silver, and bronze. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. If you have any information about the payouts, put it in the comments, okay? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below, and I will see you in the next video. May God bless.